Welcome to the Activations with JJ Energy Update for the week of December 20th, 2021. Hello, my dear soul family. I'm so excited to have you gathered here to join with me and co-create this episode, almost the last one for 2021, and it has been a momentous year. I'd love to do a little episode where I kind of recap some of the messages. So I think I might do that here at the end of the year, but there's been so many incredible transmissions. I know that many of you found me this year through the algorithms that we somehow energetically can connect, and the algorithms serve up my videos, and you've been able to find me either on Spotify or YouTube. And I'm just so thrilled to have you with me every week as we go through this journey of ascension and shift on the planet together. I also just send so much love to those of you who've reached out, who've been able to meet with me one-on-one or in our gatherings to build this community, which we now have. I cannot wait for this coming year. It's going to be incredible. As we approach this week, there are a few themes that have come out in my mind. First of all, I want to give you a quick little information here about what's coming the end of December, beginning of January. It's a couple of things that I felt drawn to do, and I've talked about them in the last episode of the energy updates. But basically what I've decided to do is create this space for all of you here to do a timeline shift and manifest from the void to create your year 2022. 2022, as my guides have told me, is a year of creation and empowerment. And in order to do that, a lot of us have to leave some of the programming we've had, and we have to jump into different timelines. So I have set up 45-minute sessions with me for the 31st of December, the 1st and 2nd of January. I have several time slots open because I want to make sure that no one is left behind as we shift into this new timeline. And I have been told some specific things about what these sessions need to be, but they are going to be individualized to you to manifest the relationships you want, the job situations you want, even if you'd like to move, your physical circumstances, your physical health, your spiritual growth, and maybe even manifesting a little bit more about what your purpose is here and how you can continue forth on your journey of ascension. So there's going to be a ton of incredible things happening during those one-on-one sessions. You can sign up for those down below. The link is below. I have 3 days open, but they're not like full 3 days. And so you still might want to hop on and do that before they do fill up. So far, everything that I've done has 99% filled up. And so just make sure you grab your spot quickly if this is something that you're drawn to. The other thing that I am so excited about, and actually has to do with the energy update for last week and for today, Galactic Federation energies coming in so powerfully. And I'm feeling them communicating, wanting to get messages through to the collective. In fact, I feel it so powerfully that I got a download that I needed to do a special gathering on the 1st of January. And it will occur at 10:22 Pacific time. Obviously, it will occur at 2:22 somebody's time, but I felt drawn to do it at that specific time. And it's going to occur on, again, the 1st of January. It's 2 hours long. It will be for 22 people. And the energy exchange is 22. And there's a lot of symbolism that we need to think about in all of that. They did that all on purpose. I'm not super into numbers and numerology, to be completely honest. Like, I have all kinds of number synchronicities, and you've heard me talk about them before, but like, I don't always make sure every single thing is, this number thing. But this time, it came through really strongly. That's what we needed to do. There is such a thing as divine timing, even though time isn't necessarily something that exists outside of here. It does exist here, and it still applies to us. And I think what they brought through is we're doing a timeline shift for the collective. And I feel that that's why they've placed it at that certain time, because whenever I work with people's timelines, I know that when we meet, when the session's booked, everything is for a purpose. So if you feel drawn to work with the Galactic Federation, and interestingly enough, my sort of testing the waters about the Galactic Federation last week brought a huge response from so many people. If you feel drawn to work with the Galactic Federation, guess what? You're probably part of the Galactic Federation. And you'll start realizing that as you work with them more, and you'll start to know what your role is. I'm hoping to be able to create some sessions where those of you who feel like you do work with the Galactic Federation can sort of solidify what it is you do with them and bring that to your conscious mind. Because obviously you're still doing it in your subconscious, in your sleep, and all the things. It's just really fun to be able to know that consciously. So I'm hoping to be able to, at some point, create sessions where we can basically define that for you individually. Anyhow, those are the 2 special events I have coming up in the next little while. In addition to that, I have several gatherings, including some Arcturian ones that you want to check out on my website or on the links below. So would love to have you come with us and co-create with us and be part of the community that we're forming. Moving straight into the energy update for this week, I will be putting out a different energy update. Well, it's really an activation for the solstice. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. It will come out just for me in the United States the night before the solstice so that the people in Australia can experience it on the day of the solstice. Bringing through whatever energies I feel like the guides want me to bring through for that particular day, because it does have significance. But today we are connecting with the Galactic Federation again. I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be broad enough to be the Galactic Federation, because I believe there are specific beings that are representatives of the Galactic Federation wanting to come through to explain to us a little bit more and prepare us for the coming weeks. But we will go ahead and just kind of see what comes through. And we will bring through the ones that will be able to help us for our greatest and highest good and the greatest and highest good of the collective at this moment in time. So coming into a relaxed state, sometimes the Galactic Federation can be pretty powerful energy. Just remember, a lot of the programming we have about interacting with aliens has been negative. So talk to your body, talk to your emotional body. Remind yourself that you're safe and that we set the intention to work with beings who are service to others oriented and come in the light of source. Greetings, dear ones. We are messengers, representatives from the Galactic Federation, here to bring light. Some know us as the Great White Brotherhood. This brotherhood is neither made up of strictly masculine beings, nor is white. However, this is the label which humans have given us, and we are fine to proceed under that vibration if it helps you to connect with us better. We are an organization that is bonded energetically through common purposes, and we are made up of many, many different races. And we are both masculine and feminine, as well as non-binary beings. We come to provide information, and as you receive this message, we would like to invite you to receive all of the messages which we will be imparting to you, both those spoken here through this channel and also those transmitted energetically, which have no audible sound to you. It is taking a moment for all of us to come through and arrive through this portal of this channel. Therefore, we invite you to relax your body and open to this message the best that you can physically and consciously. This message is of utmost importance. However, we would like to remind you that you are the creator of your reality. You created this interaction with us, and any future interactions with us, you will also create. For there is no authority, as you would see it here on your planet, dictating to you what you should do, what you should be. and how your future should proceed. That is something that is in your hands. We are simply here as guides. Yes, we are higher density, but there's no hierarchy in the Galactic Federation. There is no hierarchy in the Great White Brotherhood. Our sole purpose is to guide and lead others to connect with Source, to expand or contract however they would like, and to simply bring experience to their lives. We come with light language first, and then a message in the language of this channel. This attunement is allowing your body to be a better receptor of our future messages and the future messages that the Galactic Federation will begin to disseminate on the planet in a greater quantity than ever before in the history of this earth. We will begin to send ships and representatives to key individuals on the planet, which will be concealed from the majority of the population due to the fact that many are still transitioning from a place of fear. However, those of you who are listening to this podcast know and can sense the stronger involvement which we've been invited to have by the collective. There are many here. We have reached the point of critical mass where enough of you have decided to move forward with interactions with us. And we are allowed to honor that according to the laws to which we are bound through being part of this organization. And that makes us extremely happy, for we have felt quite helpless at times in the past due to the fact that our help was not being sought out. The help that we provide at this moment in time comes in the form of teachings. As JJ has mentioned, there is a strong emphasis on timeline shifting at the end of 2021 and beginning of 2022. Over the next 6 to 8 weeks, many of you will be experiencing a great deal of change, whether inside or outside of you. Some of you may feel as if you are becoming very forgetful, as if you are changing personalities, as if other people around you are changing personalities, and it might feel a little bit strange to you. That is the best way for us to describe the feeling. It may feel, quote unquote, like you are in the Twilight Zone. For we know that that is a show that was created on this planet to describe some of the timeline and dimensional shifting that can be possible. Again, this is more of a timeline shift. All of you have already gone through some dimensional shifting. We are simply presenting to you various timelines within this new dimension, and we are measuring the desire of the collective to go to certain timelines, and therefore we have invited JJ to create a space for many of you to gather so that we may intake some of the data that will be produced during that gathering to help us know that how that we can assist you more through this timeline shift. We would like to remind you that many of you will be going through timeline shifts personally and individually, but that there's also collective timeline shifting going on. please, please, please remember to be flexible, to allow flow into your life, and to incorporate more of the divine feminine. We did feel necessary to bring through more divine feminine energies in order for this timeline shift to occur. In the past state of predominantly masculine energy, this timeline shift would not be possible. We are bringing this to your attention so that you may continue to perpetuate the energy of the divine feminine through all that you do, remembering to touch bases with that energy frequently, connecting with the Divine Mother and also any angelic or interdimensional beings that allow you to tap into that vibration and incorporate it into your being. We are finished with the informational portion of this transmission, and we would like to close with a light language activation, assisting you to discern timelines more easily. May you enjoy this grand time on the planet. And may you always know that we are at your service and available to connect with you at any moment in time. Farewell. Thank you so much, dear ones. This is JJ, and I'm going to sign off for now. Would love to have you co-create with me again in the future, and would be extremely grateful for any energy exchange you may feel called to offer at this time in the form of a like or a subscribe, or even passing on this podcast to a friend who you think might be interested. As we gain momentum, it's going to be an energy that won't be able to turn back to the old ways. We're looking forward here, and it's a beautiful place to be. As always, the divinity within me honors the divinity within you. Namaste.